those who live on the west side of the lake, from Butler Road going north. This impacts about 900 customers. We are asking them to reduce their usage. We're asking people to turn off their AC until 9 p.m. tonight. At 9 p.m., they can resume their usage. We're hoping things cool off a bit, and they can resume that usage from 9 p.m. until 8 a.m. And we want to do this so that we prevent having to create an outage that would disrupt service for customers through tomorrow night.
Now, city leaders in Canandaigua describing this damage as extensive and significant. We've seen the pictures throughout the last 24 hours. We've been bringing them to you on air and online. Also affecting what's considered the crown jewel there of the city, Kershaw Park. Isabel Garcia takes us there.
City Manager John Goodwin tells me Kershaw Park, which is considered the staple here in Canandaigua, really the treasure here of the city, took some of the most significant damage with approximately 10 trees that were knocked over. It also affected the access to the playground here, and I'm told that this caution tape will remain up as more severe weather is expected into the evening. It's an all-hands-on-deck Tuesday as several cleanup crews had to work quickly, removing debris from the Kershaw Park area. Heavy equipment had to be brought in to manage the extent of the damage, also requiring tree limbs to be taken down. This to also prepare for additional strong winds and rain into Wednesday. City leaders tell News 8 responding personnel have been on scene since late Monday night and as early as 6 a.m. Tuesday. It's also the height of tourist season, which is relatively short for the community there. Thankfully, no injuries were reported, and officials say property damage was minimal.
Everybody loves Kershaw Park. It's our flagship park. As I said, people are here almost on a 24/7 basis this time of year. So everybody wants to see, what has happened to their favorite tree or favorite spot, and unfortunately, it's going to look very different. And there's a lot of emotion coming from folks about that.
Now, the city manager also tells me that there will be some efforts focused on a replanting program that's ahead in the future. For now, reporting in the city of Canandaigua, Isabel Garcia, News 8.
All right, Isabel, thank you. Our team coverage continues with Leanne Byer, also stationed in Canandaigua. She caught up earlier today with some experts who have been tracking these storms very closely. Leanne.
Storm damage repair is underway here in Canandaigua after powerful thunderstorms moved through the area yesterday afternoon. The National Weather Service in Buffalo is also here assessing damage from what we could potentially call tornadic activity.
So basically, we're going to be working with emergency management and fire officials from the local area to follow the damage from here near Kershaw Park, basically east-northeast from here through the shopping plazas behind us, to try to determine whether the evidence suggests that it was tornadic or not.
The process of determining whether or not tornadic activity was present, meteorologists at the National Weather Service must go back after surveying the damage to input it into a GIS program.
So we plot all the damage onto a GIS platform to look at it, see if it makes sense with what we see from radar when we overlay that on it in terms of whether it would make sense in the structure of a thunderstorm, if it was a tornado or not. And then we actually look at the damage itself to see how significant it was, compare that to engineering analysis to determine if it was a tornado, what its enhanced Fujita rating was, so EF 0 through 5.
The meteorologists from the National Weather Service will not only look at one area, but all the areas where damage was recorded and make the decision if tornadic activity was present.
We've seen a couple of trees down so far. Obviously, they're trees that have been here a long time, That is one indicator of damage that we've seen so far, but there's a lot more to see.
Reporting in Canandaigua, meteorologist Leanne Byer, News 8.